before we started hitting, before we have days like that. You know what I mean? We had some bad days to start. Hold on. Let me just, before we go ahead and get into this. Let's see.
What's that? The squad's up 8 units on the day. I mean, 8.05 units on the day.
You just absolutely love to see it. I mean, we were perfect yesterday. I mean, we absolutely crushed it. I went 2-0 in tennis. I'm moving my record to 7-0 in tennis. I've been hitting, I have some favorites in there, but I've hit some dogs too. I mean, 7-0 in tennis, that's just incredible. And then we have Andy hitting all of his MLB bets. He had a couple
on the board for a best bet. Finally on the board,
man. On the board. We both had our overs in those late night games last night. Mm-hmm. Both of them hit. I mean, both of them were, they weren't super easy in the beginning, but by the end of the game, it was no question. The over was, I mean, it was just over by a million.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, we crushed it yesterday. Obviously, a good chunk of our bets didn't go off because I had 2 NBA and you had
I had 2 NBA as well.
NBA. Yep. Yeah. So, but those could have been losses. So
yeah. So we'll take that.
We'll definitely take that day. I mean, that's a massive day for us. Getting those records back on track. But yeah, no, we definitely crushed it yesterday.
I mean, and we got the golf coming in this weekend too. Hopefully those hit as well. And it could have been a really good Wednesday if those golf bets really turn in for us too. Technically,
exactly.
And those are going
on today.
Yeah. So
11:30 Eastern.
Yep. Off here in 20 minutes or so. I do have a first round golf bet. We'll get to that, but that tee time I don't think is till later, like 1. There's something. We're still counting a little first round action.
There you go. Yeah. So let's take a look at this overall record now. I mean, we're getting there, man. We're getting there. I'm officially over 500 on my bets, 30 and 28. Still down a tiny bit of units, but look, I mean, from how we started to where we're at now, I mean, we'll absolutely take it. Yep. Yeah, I mean, I was a few games below 500 yesterday, and now I'm above 500. Andy was 10 games below 500 yesterday. Now he's within striking distance. So, I mean, you just love to see it. We're gonna crush the card today. We have some pretty confident plays today. Yeah, let's go ahead. We'll get into it. We'll take a look. We'll start with MLB today.
Yeah, I have a good amount of MLB plays today just because, I feel good about them, A, and B, I don't think we're going to get any NBA today, so I had to make sure my card was full. I guess we'll start off with the Blue Jays over Boston today. I got Toronto in this one. Their money line at -180. Kind of juicy. Thought about the run line. They got Ryu on the mound. He's pitched pretty well, 3.19, 1.23 in August. And Boston, throwing out Mazza at a 6.35 is just, not great. And their lineup just doesn't compare to Toronto's lineup. I think Toronto wins this one at home in Buffalo. But I like their money line at -180 today is my first MLB play.
Yeah, no, I like that one as well. I will be taking the run line. I think, you're getting a little more value on the run line. I got it at -125.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I mean, I like that. Like you said, you got Ryu on the hill. I think he's going to pitch well, and then you just have the much better lineup in that matchup. Yeah. So, no, I like that one as well. I'll go ahead and get into my next one. I have the A's run line, -1.5. That one's at -125 as well. A's are a pretty big favorite, but they should be. You got Chris Bassett on the hill with a 2.97 ERA, going up against the absolutely horrendous Texas Rangers with their probably worst pitcher on the hill, and Jordan Lyle with his 9.25 ERA. Absolutely horrible, man. And the A's are a really good squad. I mean, they're like 20, 21 and 11 or something. Yeah. So yeah, no, I like that one. I think hopefully the Rays pull away. I'm willing to risk it again with that one with the -1.5 run line at -1.
I'm on that same exact thing, man. It just jumps out at you, I think, at -1.5. I got that too at -125. Chris Bass has been pretty great, and then and he's been just mowing down just lots of Ks, mowing down hitter. And Texas lineup is nothing to be scared of, and Lyles is just garbage. And I think Oakland gets it done here pretty handedly, and they cover the run line today at -125.
I like it.
I got my next play at Hey man, I'm fading Detroit again. Yeah, they had a good series against the Cubs, but I got the Twins run line today against Detroit. The Twins are just too good. And then they got Randy Dobnik on the mound at 1.78 this year, pitching out of his mind. And Detroit's throwing out Boyd, who has a 8.98 ERA and is just once again just like Lyles, garbage. So I think the Twins have a great lineup, and they at -104 run line. I given a run and a half to Detroit. I like that.
Yeah, no, I like that one as well. My next play is I got the Rays money line -165, kind of juicy. But I mean, like, it's the same situation. Rays are a decent squad. They got Yarbrough on the hill, he has a 4.45 ERA. It's decent. But then you look at the Orioles, man. The Orioles are just horrible. Orioles are a bad squad. They have their pitcher Means on the hill today has a 10.13 ERA, so not good. No. But yeah, no, I like the Rays in that game. I think they get the win. I'm just gonna take the money line -165. Those should be safe.
I like it. I got a play that's a little out there today. And I'm taking a big underdog actually out there today. I'm taking the Phillies money line today at +160. Look, I understand they're going up against Scherzer. I understand he hasn't had that great of a year. He's not playing at 100%. The Phillies lineup is solid. They are pretty solid from top to bottom right now. They're playing on all cylinders. This is for the series sweep. We're throwing out Spencer Howard out there. I was on him last game. He pitched well against Toronto, and they didn't get to win that game because of some late blunders. I think he gave up 2 runs, and I understand Toronto's lineup's a little different than Washington, but I think he has a good outing today, and the Phillies bullpen's been there the past few times, so I'm going to go with it. I think the Phillies get a few runs off of Scherzer and then get a few more off the bullpen. So at +160, I mean, I'll gamble today.
No, I mean, that sounds good. Yeah, hopefully the Phillies can stay hot, cash it back for you.
Yeah, +160, man. I want it.
Right. Let's go ahead. Do you have any more?
Yeah, I have one more MLB play today. Like I said, I have 5 total MLB plays. I'm taking the Padres in Game 1 over 3.5 runs. I understand it's a shortened game, it's 7 innings, but the Mariners are nothing special, and they have I forget who they were throwing on the round. I couldn't pronounce his last name. Yuki Chua, something.
Yeah.
With not great, and the Padres offense day off yesterday. And I expect them to score 4 runs in 3 innings today. So let's get those Padre bats rolling at -120. I like the over 3.5 runs in the first game today.
That sounds good to me. Yeah, that's all I have for MLB. So we can go ahead. We'll get into NHL. There's a couple games on the card today.
Look at that NHL record, man.
That's a great record. I mean, that's been there, man. That's been your sport.
NHL's been my spot.
We'll definitely take that. I mean, I know I'll go ahead and kick it off. I know you're going to be on this as well. Pretty much, we should just start the show with, all right, Andy, go ahead and give us all your Philadelphia bets for the day. No Sixers anymore. All right, we got Phillies and Flyers, money line. Yep. Lock them in.
Eagles will be in here soon, trust me.
Eagles, whatever they're at. Yeah, no, I'm taking the Flyers. I mean, I'm obviously biased. I've become a fan of this team just because I have that futures bet out on them. But yeah, I just think they're the better team in this matchup. The Islanders won Game 1 pretty convincingly, 4-0. But we saw the grit of Philadelphia in that second game. I just think Philadelphia, they're the better team, better all-around team, better goalie. I think they just come out today. I think they get the lead in this series, and I think they eventually do close the series out. So I do like Philadelphia Flyers money line at -110 today.
Yeah, I'm on that as well, man. I'm already on that. -103, their money line is what I got it at. They go up 3 early in yesterday's game, and then obviously, bleed down the stretch and it shouldn't have gotten to overtime. They gave up some pretty stupid goals, and I think the Islanders really used a lot of energy at the end of yesterday's game, and the Flyers still came out with a win on a back-to-back. I hope Carter Hart's in goal. I wouldn't be surprised if Brian Elliott gets a start here, but I still think they get it done. They had a ton of shots on goal, a ton of chances, and they got out to a quick start yesterday, and I expect that today as well. Flyers money line -103.
Love it. All right. What else do you have?
You know I'm on this Vegas team. I love them. Even though they lost last game, I think they still looked pretty good in the second period. They're just the better team. They really are. I'm going to take their regular time again just because their money line overall at -200 is a little too juicy. I got their regular time over money line at -125. They're just too much for the Canucks. I hope Fleury's in goal for them today, and I think they get it done. I think this is a convincing win for them to get them back on track. I didn't think they took them too seriously after game one. They just said whatever, 5-0. Let's get on to game two, and then kind of got beat around. But the better team in game three. I'll talk a little bit more about that later. But I'm taking the regular time money line today at -125.
Sounds good. All right, what else do we have? Do you have any other sports that you want to get on? Talk about?
I have one more PGA bet, first round bet. I'm riding with the GOAT here. Tiger at +130 to win his grouping. He's got Bubba in his group and Carlos Ortiz. Not really too worried about Carlos Ortiz throwing up a good round today. He's a solid player, but it's a tough course, and Tiger's going to be able to play it well. Bubba could, throw a round together, but I don't think this course really suits him. It's a long course, which is good for him, but he likes to shape the ball a lot, and it's a course you got to keep it in the fairway. And if Tiger gets that flat stick rolling, he gets that putter rolling. I love this +130 line today for him. I wouldn't be surprised he's top 10, top 20 after the first round today. I expect a good round from him. I'm beating out Bubba and Carlos Ortiz at +130.
Do you know what was his price to win the tournament? I know it's always bet so heavily, but
let me check that out. I'll get it here in a second. Yeah. I think to outright win,
it'll usually start around the 40-1 range, and then once everybody bets on it, just because of Tiger, it moves pretty quickly.
3,500.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, like I said in the past, I've bet him every single tournament, like small. Like I'll put my normal bets in, and then I have to sprinkle the Tiger bet just in case. But yeah, no, I mean I won't be doing that today. Yeah. Hopefully gets the first round for you. I think that's a good look. I'm not too scared of those other two guys he's facing up against, so hopefully get it rolling. I am going to be taking a first round bet as well. I'll be taking Dustin Johnson over John Rahm. I already have him full tournament. But give me Dustin, man. If Dustin Johnson comes out and plays horribly, I am down 4 units on this PGA Tour. I am on Dustin Johnson versus John Rahm, first round. Let me see. What was that line? I just had it. Oh, no, actually, my bad. It's actually Dustin Johnson versus Justin Thomas. So, I mean, I kind of like that a little bit better just because I already have that exposure with John Rahm. So if John Rahm goes crazy, then, then
it doesn't hurt you.
Ways. But, yeah, no, I like that even better. I'm getting that at +100. Give me Dustin Johnson first round over Justin Thomas. I mean, Justin Thomas is one of the best players in the world, but I mean, I just feel like Dustin Johnson is just so hot right now. I think he's gonna do well today.
And I think it's a course that favors both of them. And DJ is just so hot right now. I like it. It's gonna be tough because you're right. Those are two great players, but DJ is definitely in form right now.
No, but I definitely like taking a different player. I mean, that's what I'm saying. At this point, like with Dustin Johnson, look against who are we gonna throw out there? I'll take Dustin Johnson. You got Jack Nicklaus, prime Jack Nicklaus out there. All right, give me Dustin Johnson. 2001 Tiger Woods. Yeah, give me Dustin. But yeah, no, I mean, I like that. I think he's the hottest golfer in the world right now. He's playing well. Give me Dustin Johnson +100 first round versus Justin Thomas.
All right.
All right. So we covered PGA. No tennis today. I mean, I just got to do that just real quick. I mean, the tennis capper, bro.
I've been tailing you off show on those too, man. I'm about to ask you before the show. Say, hey, man, what we got for tennis today? Because I need to get my tennis record up there.
7-0. 7-0. We had 2 winners yesterday. Osaka, and we had the dog as well, right? Azarenka, the dog. I'm just hitting, man. I'm just hitting. I mean, I don't know.
Hey, tomorrow's show will include tennis.
Oh, tennis is a major component. But yeah, no. I mean, it sucks that they're not playing today. Osaka said she wasn't going to play today, so they canceled all the matches, which I mean is tough. Hopefully they get back going tomorrow. They're scheduled for tomorrow, so if everything goes well, they'll be playing tomorrow. Same with NBA. Hopefully we get some NBA action. I mean, officially NBA games haven't been canceled today, but I have a feeling they will be. But yeah, we're just trying to stay positive. Hopefully we can get these games rolling soon. I do have one esports before we go ahead and get into those best bets of the day. Mm-hmm. I'm taking Chaos. I'm taking Team Chaos as a dog. I'm not taking them to win the match. I don't think they'll win the match because they're playing Team Liquid today. Okay. Liquid's one of the better teams in North America. I'm taking Team Chaos plus 1.5 maps. I think this team can steal one map off of the team. Chaos is playing well, man. I mean, their last matchup, they played Furia, who also is one of the top teams in North America, and they beat Furia 2-0. So I feel like Chaos is definitely capable of stealing one map. Hopefully they take their map pick, and it's no sweat. We don't care what happens after that. But yeah, no, I mean, I went back and forth on this. If Liquid's at 100% and they're like playing at their top ability, yeah, I mean, they probably 2-0 them. But I just think Chaos they have that. They've been playing well, and I think Liquid has not been at their best. So I'll take Chaos at plus 1.5 maps at minus 125.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love those esports bets, man.
Love it, man. Yeah, we are 3-2. I mean, trying to get those units up, but
those units in the positive.
Right. All right, man. It's that time of day.
Yep. Let's see it. Let me see that one win.
You took the donut off there, man. That's all that matters. Yep. No more donut for Andy. He got on the board.
We're not losing another best bet ever again, man. Ever. It was start out 0-7, and we're gonna go 1,007 now. And today my best bet, I talked about it a little earlier. Vegas, man. This team is so much better than the Canucks. So much better. And they didn't take them seriously in Game 2. They're going to take them seriously tonight. This is not going to be close, I don't think. And Vegas is going to get the job done today. I'm just taking I'm just taking their money line at minus 190. I took their regular time in a bet, but I'm just going to take their money line today. But they're winning this game, and it like I said, I feel very confident that they are the better team. Better team's going to prevail. Better goalie, better defense, faster, stronger. I think they win every game out against the Canucks, and it starts with Game 3 tonight.
Love it. No, I mean, I think that's a good look. Doubling down on those nights, man. Feeling confident.
Love those nights today.
Sounds good. My best bet's going to be in the MLB. We already touched on this game a little bit. I'm going with Twins money line. I absolutely love the Twins today. I mean, like you said, we had Dobniak on the hill. He has a 1.78 ERA versus Boyd for the Tigers, who has an 8.48 ERA.
Yeah.
Absolutely horrible. You're getting a much better team in this matchup, and I just love it. I mean, give me the Twins. Give me the Twins all day long. That's gonna be my official best bet of the day. I'm going Twins money line minus 145.
Love it, man. I got the Vegas Golden Knights money line at minus 190 tonight. That's my official best bet.
Love it, man. Love it. Let's cash it. Let's keep it rolling.
Track yesterday, 9-0. 9-0 yesterday. It's going to be again today. It's going to be another good one today.
Love it, man. Love it. All right. Let's get it.